What do I mean by that? I mean in 2008, 2009, when the economy started going crazy, stock market crashed, companies were laying off, closing their doors and all of that. At that time, I was working for the largest law firm in the state of Mississippi. And the rumor was going around that we were going to lay off. But I was not worried because I had been there for 8 years. I was working for the partner, so I was like, my job is secure. So when the first round of layoffs came, I wasn't in that, so I was okay with it. And one day I was sitting at my desk and I got a call from HR. And I was like, oh boy, here we go, you know. So I went down there and they were like, oh, you're so amazing, you're doing such a good job. But, you know, anything before but, it just cancels out, you know, everything. So when they told me that we're gonna have to let you go, I don't recall being upset about that. I was like, okay, you know, because I've been doing it for 15 years. So I was like, okay, well then, you know, God has something better for me, another opportunity is gonna come. Is a platform where female entrepreneurs can promote their brand, their product, you know, it's just anything that they want to get out to the community and to the world. You know, you can put it in Boss to Boss magazine because we are international. So if you want to get your visibility up, you know, Boss to Boss magazine is the way to go. Our spring issue is coming out. The December issue was a hit, and the spring issue is going to be even better. Life insurance now is not our mother and father, grandparents' life insurance. You know, remember when the man used to come to the house, knock on the door on a Saturday morning and collect the insurance? You know, it's so different now. There's so many more facets. Now you have what they call cash value life insurance, where you can make money inside of your life insurance policy that you can take out as a loan to yourself tax-free. So there are cash accumulation products called the Index Universal Life Insurance product, where you can put money in and it grows cash value based on the stock market.
And the 50,000 grows just from that 50,000 with the interest or whatever. Am I able to borrow the interest or only the 50,000?
All of it.
All of it?
Yes. Just say if your 50,000 has grown, you know, and made you $10,000 and you want to borrow 60, you can do that.
So how old is too old in the policy?
There's insurance companies, there's a cutoff age, but like I said, the earlier you do it, the better, because the cutoff age is just say 80, you know, and you do it when you're like 60, you know, unless you front feed it, you know, you won't make a whole lot of money because there's a short time frame. But the earlier you do it, the better chance you have for making more money. So that's called, you know, wealth accumulation, and I call it legacy building. You know.
Do the age impact the premium?
Yes, your age impact the premium for the actual insurance coverage. So yeah, but the earliest age you can get insurance policy, if you're old, is 18. But if you want to get it on your kid, on your child, you can get it as early as 16 days old, an Index Universal Life Insurance policy. You know, so that's what that was all about. And then I got the t-shirt line, you know, but all of it goes together. It all ties into entrepreneurship. You know, somebody was like, you're doing so many things. Why are you doing all of that? Well, because I'm led to do it. God opened these doors for me, and it's all go together as one. Entrepreneurship is the key behind it all.
So what do you say to the younger female entrepreneur that just got her pink slip? Like, what's your first advice for that young lady? She's talking about she's ready to get into the journey.
Just because you got that pink slip, life doesn't stop there. That is an opportunity. Every setback is a setup for something better. You know, so just tell them, you know, go for it. I would tell them, stay encouraged. You know, this is a stepping stone to where you're going, and it's necessary. Someone asked me one time if I had to go back and change anything about my life, what would I change? And although I've been through some ups and downs, peaks and valleys, I said I wouldn't change anything because it was all a part of the process. You know, it was the journey.
How do people get in contact with you about your mentorship, your academy?
Okay, Entrepreneurs Academy is online. It's www.entrepreneursacademy101.com. And you can go there, you can sign up for courses, anything from starting your business, getting an LLC, you know, brand